Hi everyone, Sonia back here today, just doing a flip through of my abandoned places reverse collage journal, I guess you would call it. This is the cover here if you haven't seen it before. There's a group of us doing this with Dee Dee Willingham, and I just thought I'd do a flip through of what I've done so far. So this is the first page I've completed. It's a bit of a sea theme. None of this was here except for this building, and a bit of the tree was coming over the building. So that was my first completed page. Sorry, I'll try to get this in the camera. There we go. This was my next one with the NASA science station here with the rocket going to space. So I've shown these ones before, but there will be a couple that you haven't seen yet, but I just thought I'd do a flip through of all the work that I've done. This one's one of the first ones I did, and it's still one of my favorites. I just really love this guy in the middle. I love the turtle with the water coming down through the window. I love the fish going into their little aquarium world. I just really like how this page turned out. So I've been working on putting little pieces here and there throughout the book, little bits of collage, but haven't started painting on some of the pages. This is a simpler one, didn't do much painting in this, just sort of blended a few bits into the page. Sorry if you can hear my wash machine in the background. I'm trying to do 100 things at once. You're lucky I don't have my dishwasher going at the same time. Otherwise you wouldn't be able to hear me. So yeah, this one's probably not complete. I thought I wanted to leave it just as it is, but I think I am going to add more to this. Just haven't got around to it yet. Nothing really has happened here. This one here, I've added a lot of palm trees and this waterfall and the planet up the top. Yeah, I just thought it looked like a nice background to this oasis, I guess you'd call it. So that needs to be painted in. This is my shipwreck. I really like this page. I made it. This was a shipwreck that was above the water on dry land, and I've made it so that it's back under the sea again. So I've painted all the background out blue and added some fish and treasure and this diver here and the mermaid. So again, I really like this page. This one here is a work in progress. I'm not really loving it at the moment. I need to add some planets and things in the background here, I think. Yeah, I feel like I need to add something here on the planet as well, but not sure what yet, but I'll know it when I find it. This one here I've started on. This paint has come off of my wax paper. Oh, it's giving me hell, this page, because my paint is a little bit satiny. It's not matte. This one I'm working on, obviously I've got to go back over with all the black because I closed it way too early, so it's got all these little pit marks in it. I want to paint the sky in more these reddy colours up the top, so kind of blend that in. So more work to do on that one. This one I haven't done any more to. I haven't finished this one either. Just needs kind of the finishing touches. This one I did the other day. I really like how it turned out. It's another under the sea kind of scene, but with space incorporated to it, and I really like this. I found this car driving away on the road, and I kind of blended it in like he's kind of taking off from behind this house into outer space. And yeah, you can see I've got, if you look really close up, I'll just bring it a bit closer to the camera, you can see there's a little diver lady in there in the car with bubbles. And I've got fish. And I really like my outer space planets. Yeah, so I really liked how that one came out. Just stuck this aeroplane up the top here. Nothing's happened. Nothing more on that one. I stuck these little bits of, I think they were like microscopic germs or something, but I'm going to use them as like planets. I finished this one. I think I showed you this one in the last video. Did this with a tutorial. So yeah, I really like this one. It's a bit different to what I normally do. There's a lot of snow and water, but I wanted to try something different. I added this dinosaur coming out of this door in this one. I think I just added this sort of skeleton body to her, but I haven't done any more here. I've got this piece here because it sort of goes with the colours. So sometimes I just find a piece I go, that sort of matches the colours, but I'm not sure where to put it. I'm thinking maybe on top of here somehow. I'm not sure, but I just like the colour match. I showed you this one before. I haven't started this one yet. This one's a favourite one of mine, with all the water and the whale and the lady in the top of the staircases there. So I really like how that one turned out. I really love the colours in this. The red and blue is so vibrant, and just really like it. This one again, I closed my page too early, which Dee Dee's always warning us about, but you know, you get reckless and you go, oh, and you close it. Now I'm learning when I finished a page, I leave it open all night, so it's completely dry. But this one I was in a bit of a hurry. I just wanted to paint out the background, so I haven't done really much more to it, just added this and this, which you saw in a previous video. Nothing more to that one. Nothing more to this one. I added this lizard fellow here, which looked pretty cool. This one I have to paint out. It's ready to go. And this one's ready to be painted out. So I've got the waterfall coming from this waterfall. I've got a butterfly coming out. I added this chair and this bee up here. I've added this cliffs. And I also added the tree and the canopy with this Jesse Martin. He's sitting there in the trees. So all of that's now got to be blended and painted out, ready to go. I finished this one last night. It's quite cute. So I've kind of got maybe, 3 different worlds going on. I've got down here with the turtle, this huge giant turtle in the land of the living. Then I've got this world with the cliffs and the sky, and then we sort of go into planets again up the top, and these people with their fiery orange spiky hair. Have a look at them. Can you see them? And again, just some planets and a flower there. And I just added some water from those cliffs. And then some water coming off of the, oh, it kind of looks like snow as well, doesn't it? Coming off the turtle shell. So I did that one last night. This is another one I've finished. If you see this in one of my first videos. Nothing more to that one. I don't know if I showed you, but I added this deer to this page. This one here I've just blacked out. I've put this robot in here, and these two pieces were in the background, but they were just all this colour, like all around, but I just sort of shaped them up with the black paints and made this sort of look like a hot air balloon and this into a planet. And I extended his body to the bottom of the page, but that's all I've done for now. I don't really know where this is going, but I have him punching the statue in the nose. Thought that was a bit funny. What better position to put his fist? This one I've been putting bits and pieces around, so I'm thinking this again is going to be underwater scene. So this is going to come over to here, and then out of these windows I thought I would put fish coming out of each door, but I'm not quite sure yet. They might be fish, they might be little planets in some of them. Yeah, just kind of blending the two pages together. It's one of the harder pages that I kind of didn't know what to do with. This one I've just blacked out, and again I've shut my book too early. Nothing more on this one. Haven't done that. This one I've gone and changed my mind a little bit. I did have the girl that I painted the black clothes on and the black wheels over here, if you remember, but I've changed my mind about that, and I found this UFO that's kind of crashed into the side of this ridge. I thought that looked cool, and then I found this propeller thing, which I put on the top of this Stoby pile, so that kind of looks completely different now. And on this page I just sort of covered everything up with a building and a clock and some rocks and things, so all ready to be blended and painted out. This is the girl and the wheels I was talking about, and I'm thinking of maybe putting her on this page and kind of, I don't know, riding these wheels kind of thing. I'm not sure. And I've got this gravestone. I really don't know what I'm doing with this page. Nothing here. This one you've seen before. I really like this little baby and his little space capsule. This one here just added the flowers and the red Dorothy shoes down the bottom. I think you've seen this before with the girl with her fishnets. So I've got this car coming down on top of this on top of this building. They were actually a picture of a roller coaster, and they were driving their car down a roller coaster in the advert. But I put it on top of this roof. Have no idea where this is going. I'm figuring it's going to be a fun one, that's for sure. Nothing here. Big baby feet. Just added the water down here. This one you've seen before with the space shuttles and the hot air balloon. Just painted everything in the background out. So I like that one. Nothing more to this. This is one of my first ones I did. And I realised I forgot to put in my clock hands with this one, so I'll have to go back. added these few pieces to this one. I really liked this, what do you call them, outer space shuttle things, like, you know, crawl on the moon or whatever. Don't know what they're called. But I thought this really kind of looked good on this page. Sorry, I'm a bit tired this morning. Yeah, this is self-explanatory. Just holding a hot air balloon. Just painted this out, added the skull in the middle, polar bear. Don't know if I'll do too much to this in case, probably won't unless I find something that absolutely suits it. Probably just add, you know, stars and things. Nothing on this one. You've seen this weird dripping honey girl. This one I haven't done much to, and it's a horror again. This is what happens when you close your book